This program contains dramatic reenactments and material that may be disturbing to some audience members. Viewer discretion is advised.
When the student minister from a local church set out on a day of rafting fun with his youth group, he expected nothing but a great time. Instead, things spiraled out of control and he found himself at the mercy of the river. Next on I Can't Believe I Didn't Die.
As I'm thinking back about the day, I remember distinctly thinking what a beautiful day it was. I had also remembered that several nights before at the camp that we had had a torrential downpour of rain one night, and as we were putting in that morning, I remember thinking that the river was probably a lot higher than it usually is. We were floating down the river, having a great time, splashing around a little bit, having loads of fun, and suddenly we hit a Class 2 rapids and hit a rock or something, and I flew out of the boat. I struggled to stay afloat. I was gasping for air, just bobbing up and down, and my body was pounding against rock after rock. I knew that if I didn't get back in the boat soon, I would be in danger of hypothermia, or even worse, I knew the falls were coming up. I constantly tried to keep my legs up so I wouldn't get my foot pinned underneath a rock, and potentially the fear of drowning and being pulled under. At that point, my adrenaline kicked in. I started using every ounce of energy that I had to stay afloat and to swim, and I was gasping for air. I knew that it was up to me to survive. I knew that my knowledge of watching Survivor for the last 10 seasons was going to be the difference. As I went and bobbed up and down in the water, I could see a boat close by. I didn't know if they could see me or not as I was constantly going up and down under the water. I knew I was in trouble at this point, and I thought to myself, Toto, we're not in Kansas anymore. Just then, at the last possible second, the guide from the raft pulled me into the boat. I knew I owed this man my life. What an incredible feeling it is to cheat death. My life has taken on a completely different perspective now. I want to live every minute to the fullest. The rest of the time at camp, I spent recuperating and resting up as student after student came over to have me share my near-death experience with them over and over. At the end of the week, I remember the camp owner, he recognized me with presenting me with a t-shirt that said, I survived a Class 2 rapids. And even though this is a day that I really don't care to remember, I cherish that shirt and that gift from that day.
Next week on I Can't Believe I Didn't Die, Dave gets attacked by a giant cookie.
Don't miss camp. Screaming Eagles this summer. It's going to be an adventure.